Tori on the station, next supply run. You color the wrong wires. Station showing red. Nastier than I measured. Figured a few of the parts might be iffy, but this is going to take more than a span.
This is my fault. I will stay until it is corrected.
No need for the martyr's clothes, but I'm happy to have the help. As for you, while we're giving the eye the swords, need to tip your ear on another matter when you got the time.
Hello.
Don't want to worry anyone, but we got more competition. Not Starborn, rival collector. Captain Petrov owns a salvager vessel called the Scow. Runs it like a palace of novelties. And he's got a new prize in his collection. Reached out through my hand-to-hands to see if we can do an honest swap. He says the rock ain't for sale for any price. Think we're gonna need a crowbar and bag for this one. Left the life of a jack-of-ones behind myself. I know what I'm asking. But I see a clutch prize not up for the prying any other way. Not sending you lone hook on the job. I want Barrett with you on this one. You two will be foot to foot the whole way, so make sure you're ready. Catch a smile up.
I'll head back for a while and see what needs doing then. How have you been?
Breathe in that technically suitable air.
Nice to see you.
Something for you.
You don't have business with the Scow. Our captain is not taking visitors. No one uninvited boards the Scow. The captain does love flatterers. We could use the money. All right.
Let you on board. But Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Or maybe you're after something from the captain's collection.
Well, he calls us. Some old Earth term. Oh God, the captain's gonna love you.
Hello? Excuse me. 3 blowhards.
Go on then. Petrov's got a whole little alien zoo in the back. He's asking for trouble with those things. But the locks on the cages are pretty high-end. Strewn about all over. The good stuff's locked up in a vault for Petrov's own personal viewing pleasure. And before you ask, Petrov's the only one with the keys, so don't try bribing any of the crew. Trade it for it. Some dusty hauling ore from the fringe.
Don't know what Petrov pays for all this junk, but at least he pays. Captain Petrov sure loves his damn speeches.
aware we had the visitors. Waddick, you didn't tell me we had...
We have visitors.
Excellent. Now that you've gone to all this trouble to get here, you should make yourself at home. Relax. Kick up your feet on the tables. I don't care they have scorch marks on them anyway. Oh, flattery, huh? My favorite pastime. Between you and me, I do have something very special in the vault. But my...
Petrov! It's me!
Barrett? You dare show your face in my ship again?
Hey, you still sore about that? Engines blow up all the time.
Ha! You old son of a space flea! It's good to see you!
Hey, old pal. How about a tour of the vault? Let me wallow in my jealousy one more time.
Of course! I know. People look at me and say, Petrov, your whole ship is a testament of splendor. Why do you need a special vault? Well, all I can say is that even the greatest collection needs its own private viewing area.
If it were up to
Plus,
me,
between you and
we
me,
wouldn't let people off the ship we haven't met personally.
So I spared no expense. Every door between me and my treasures is painful, but that is the price of security. Yes, sir. Just a bit further. This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class while it was exploding. The crew was scraping scorch marks and bits of metal off the hull for weeks. And of course, there was the time I accidentally
You hear
steered
there's
us
alien
into a
creatures
UC
on board the
Navy
ship?
vessel after a
Captain calls
particularly
us.
uproarious celebration of my latest acquisitions of fine art. But we were wedged perfectly between their two thrusters and were able to just kind of push them back into the star yard for repairs. And now, the moment itself. Ah, beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him. That holding it for the first time was like drowning in your own soul. Alas, I've held it several times, and my soul is still breathing, devoid of any such enlightenment. Why, yes, he did. Oh, no. And it's only fair to warn you. Hands off!
We're not pirates, Petrov. We're explorers who might do a bit of piracy on the side as a hobby sometimes.
I'm afraid not. What are you...
worth selling or using?
I surrender!
The captain's word is good.
Done! Stand.
You're lucky the captain's a coward. If it were me, so what? We're just going to let you.
Ship. This place needs more decorations, don't you think?
Dark. I was just talking to Vladimir. I can't reach.
Noel, Starborn came out of nowhere.
Vladimir, get up!
He already left. Said he was going to the Andreja. She's still breathing, but
Hello, Constellation. Are you there?
Who are you? What did you do to our friends?
They call me the Hunter. And now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over. I'm already on my way.
forget about us. That Starborn bastard is after the artifacts. Pack up the collection, move it somewhere.
Damn it. Vladimir's right. We need to get the artifacts packed up, and that means holding off the Starborn.
What about everyone on the Eye? We can't leave them to die up there.
We got this. Just stick together.
I don't know how long it's gonna take to pack up the artifacts. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking. I just need a little time.
Where? Do you really expect them to barge through the front door?
If you're going to leave, I'll be barricading the door on your way out. Won't be able to let you back into here. Yes, stay here.
God, where do I start? Walter! Are you all right?
There's
Andreja, can you hear me? It's Barrett. No, not this. You just got here, Andreja. You can't go. There's nothing that will change anything now. We should get moving.
Oh, thank heavens. I'll be okay now.
You're alive. Krix's ghost can keep waiting. No tears for the old. Got the others.
Dad! The others are here. We're going
I really messed up on this one, friend. Usually the last guy to get outdrawn. Back at you. I don't think I'm gonna be moving around too much for a bit. Oh, thank the stars. I'll be all right. Thanks again for the assist.
Vladimir! Oh, thank goodness. Where's Andrea?
She's gone. We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure. Just means he's playing the waiting man's game. He'll be back once we've done all the work of collecting the other pieces.
Hunter, he probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High populated area, just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time. But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fringe, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike from the curtain. Fine idea. Starborn show up, you can burn helium in one spin of the grav drive to anywhere.
Here, keep the artifacts safe. I guess we'll meet back at the lodge after?
While we scan for contraband. Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately or you're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded or we will be forced to open fire. always gets you.
trouble, let us know.
You look hurt. Might want to head on over to Reliant. Dr. Flynn will get you patched up.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your medicine.
But you all are here because you can handle it. So any questions, concerns, anything at all giving you pause, you come to Dr. Walker or
I. Look who it is.
You heard right. These terramorph attacks, they caught the UC off guard. UC Brass doesn't like that. So, they want us patrolling the front lines of xenological life. Ensure we've got intel on any
Which means we need someone to track down said aliens and harvest samples from them. And not just any sample from these animals is gonna do either.
We're trying to build a comprehensive picture here, which requires specific cells from specific family lines of some oftentimes unfriendly creatures. But since dealing with unfriendly creatures falls square in your wheelhouse, well, I figured we might be able to recruit you for the task. Glad to hear it. There is just one additional wrinkle. UC spec this as a one-person job, but I convinced them this sort of task merits expert backup. So, if you're interested, they've agreed to let you take Hadrian with you. You'll have to convince her, of course, but I don't think she'll fight you too badly. I expect she wouldn't mind too badly being out there herself, so pay her a visit before you head out. Now, let's get you the details of your first quarry. Here you go. Head there, find your specimens, and bring those samples back here. I'll have a tech waiting outside to collect them from you. And so you know, you shouldn't need to kill these critters to harvest the required cells. This isn't the same level of analysis we were doing with the terramorphs. A little will go a long way here. Just get close, take a few scrapings, and get out before they see you. Just don't let those critters get under your skin. Seriously. Don't let them get the best of you, all right?
Hey, you need something? Okay, back up? What does that have to do with me? Come with you? You can't be serious. There's no way Percival would okay that. I have important work to do here with the TMD. I mean, I do too, but leaving the TMD? I guess you're right. I always imagined that future would be here at the TMD, but, well, maybe a change of scenery wouldn't be so bad. Besides, Percival will never let me forget it if I turn down field work in favor of a desk job. If you really need backup out there, I'll watch your sips. Yeah, I thank you for the offer. Really. It was unexpected, but... I'll head out soon. I just need to talk to Percival before I go. He's gonna get an earful for arranging this without talking to me about it first. See you, Captain. Yes. What?
Hello.
Budget tours. I have requests from people on the ship to talk with an actual ship captain. Well, surprise you returned a hail.
Can I ask the first question?
I'm still talking with the captain. Cindy will organize everyone into a queue. Are you sure you're up for this? The friendly captains agreed. Let's try and leave a good first question.
Is being a ship captain non-stop thrills and excitement, like living in that movie Return of the Interceptor? Oh, I was kind of hoping there would be thrills all over the place.
I am sure the captain is really busy and may not have time for all your questions.
If you can afford your very own ship, you must be super well off. You single?
Oh, dear Lord.
Articulate and wealthy.
Last question.
Space is a lawless mess. want? So you want more government interference? Yeah, that seems like such a good idea.
Thank you, Captain, for the...
I got a question. Is it true captains have someone in every port? You know, a special someone?
You don't have to answer that.
Good grief. Humans are nothing if not predictable.
Really? That's all. Everyone settle back in your seats. You have the patience of a saint. This tour group is very energetic. Here's some credits for giving them such an authentic experience. This is your captain speaking. We're about to head to our next destination. Remember, we'll be in Neon in 5 days, so don't spend all your money yet.
Astral Lounge, here I come!
Dear Lord.
Every ecosystem has its own unique challenges. Hostilities that life conquered to just exist. We should take notes.
must be the one with the samples then. You must be the one with the samples then.
Nothing for us to do. You're... Okay, no problem. You the courier? Ivan, Star Parcel has your payment right here. Spaceport has an evac. We can still take care. Looks to me like you. I'm sure you can find. Sure, have at it. You the courier? Star Parcel has you picked.
What you said before.
just happening through our neck of the woods, stranger? Nevin told me about your summons. Our, donor wasn't too hard. She can be a hammer when the situation requires, but this project holds a pretty special place in her heart, so I'm sure she was feeling grateful. Well, thanks to your little chat, our donor's doing everything she can to upend the various roadblocks in our way. We're in the process of vetting more security, looking at some additional and more agreeable contractors. Whatever gets this place closer to becoming a reality. Opening's still a ways off, but we'd be going nowhere if you hadn't wandered in. That makes two of us. Thank you again, love. For you, our doors will always be open.
I imagine the pile of debris and remains from the city has started to build up in the ocean below the city. One day it will breach the surface like a conglomerate garbage island.
Sorry if I sound rude, but would you mind coming back later? We're actually closed right now. I just forget to pull down the shutters. Oh, you're so kind. Perhaps another time. Yes, I suppose keeping it bottled up. The thing is, well, I lost my husband, Thomas, last week. Of course, that's the official word from Neon Security. I'm not so sure they're telling me the truth. You're damn right I do. How that security officer could stand there and tell me Thomas died of a heart attack. Well, it's a damn lie is what it is. I'm sorry, this is my problem. You're just here to shop, and here I am filling your head with my conspiracy theories. Please forgive me. Sure, My husband and I opened the shop about 8 years ago. We were hoping to cater to the workers at Generdyne and Xenofresh. The business has had its ups and downs, but lately unfortunately, the workers assumed we were becoming greedy, and as a result, we've had honestly, we're... Oh my, you're the first person. Yes, exactly. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one. I suppose the proper place to start would be with Neon Security's witness, Tevin Anastas, that pompous ass over at the Emporium in Neon. Just please be very careful. Oh, everyone has problems with Neon Security. They're terribly corrupt, with Administrator Bayou using them as his own personal brute squad. They come in here from time to time, but apart from being forced to give them employee discounts, I've never had anything suspicious happen. Tevin owns the Emporium over in Bayou Plaza. He's a horribly overbearing, pretentious man who wouldn't dare set foot in the underbelly. The strange thing is, we've never had to deal with him in person. Why he'd be involved in Thomas's death is absolutely beyond me. Huh? Oh, goodbye.
Don't go causing trouble.
Yes. Can I help you? All of our items are guaranteed to be of the highest quality. I'm not telling you a thing. I've already reported what I saw to security. Stop wasting my time and leave. There's nothing to tell you. Is this... Listen, I don't... Enough of this! Oh, great.
Look, man, have a heart. I can't pay right now, but I'll spot you next time, okay?
Do I look like an idiot? Tell me, do I have a sign that says idiot taped to my back?
No.
I know what you've been wasting your money on. Damn junkies. You pay the posted price, or you don't get anything at all. I'm running a business here. I don't give handouts.
Okay. Jeez,
welcome to
sorry.
The Emporium. Oh my goodness, that's such a relief. Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I believe you can find him hanging out somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go. Probably not. Anyway, that's... Please visit us again if you're in the market for luxury items.
side's a bad place for tourists these days.
What'll it be? You lost, kiddo? Just something I call everyone. I had some high hopes for this shop back when these days. Sounds like we understand each other then. Never heard of him. Now, are you gonna... How am I supposed to... Yeah, I hope so. I'm glad you understand. Maybe so. You just won't... Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand them. And I heard some of the other Sioka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble. What'd he do this time? Well, if any place should be terrorized, it may as well be the Emporium. In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4, somewhere near there. I gotta ask. That's one way to punish him. You'll just bore him to death. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a business to get back to. Just the usual. Until next time. I'm watching you.
And who do we have here? You here for business, or to get your head caved in? Is that so? I'm not just some low-life thug anymore. You mess with me, you'll mess with the whole syndicate. Well, it should. All I need to do is say the word, and my Sioka buddies will pay you a very unpleasant visit. So go on, hotshot. Give me a reason why I should leave Tevin and his shitty little store alone. Go on, and light. Sure. There may be some better uses of my time. Looking over your shoulder in neon can get old. I don't think things would be that extreme, but it kills me to say this. Fine. We won't go around to the Emporium any longer. Whatever.
Hey there. Be careful. Headlock. Oh my. Now that is a true. I'm not one to get involved with the rabble, so I'm glad. Oh, I carry on. I'm not one to boast. Before I forget, I also pay top credits to travelers that bring me unique. I'm sure you'll find that. It was good to have you in my shop. Farewell. Now that headlock's no. Come back soon. You never. Know what we'll have. It's always good to. You could have just led with that. No need to waste my precious time. I saw it happen. Thomas was murdered and thrown into the ocean. Afterwards, I foolishly reported the incident to security. For my efforts, I was rewarded with a gun to my head and threatened with death if I didn't keep silent. It was hard to hear over the commotion, but I'm sure I heard Thomas call his attacker Russell and Rusty a few times. From what I could gather, the attacker was after credits and Thomas refused to give him any. After that, well, Thomas went for a swim. God, no. I've seen him around here and there, but if he ever were to come into my... In fact, I would never even talk to someone like him. Where else would someone like him be, He stays at the sleep crates near Madame Sauvage's place. In any case, when you confront him, my name cannot be mentioned. I very much dislike sharing Thomas's briny fate. And with that, I must insist you leave me in peace. That is, of course, unless you'd like to make a hefty purchase.
Riverside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Hey, buddy. Why don't you throw a few credits my way, huh? End up in the ocean? What the hell are you... Wait. No. He told me that everything was taken care of. No one would know. Listen, you gotta hear me out. I never meant to do anything. It was an accident. A friend, an old buddy, but that's all you're getting from me. I'd rather take my chances with you than with him. Why else? I needed some creds for Aurora, and everyone knows he and his wife run that shitty little shop. All they do is rip people off. He was bound to have cred. I got in a fight with Thomas. I asked him for some creds, but the bastard wouldn't give me anything. Things got out of hand. He ended up falling off the upper platform. It was an accident. Then I called my buddy in security and told him what happened. He took care of everything after that. Hell no, I'm not doing that. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a rat. Listen, I messed up, I know that. But nothing can change what's already done. Just let me go. No one will ever see me again. No one even needs to know I'm alive. Just... Oh my God. You don't need to worry.
Save it for someone who gives a damn.
Thomas didn't die of a heart attack. Please, tell me everything you know. I want to hear it all. I knew it. I just knew that I was being fed. Neon security. How can they sleep at night and act like my husband's life wasn't worth anything? My husband's killer. Did you find him? Rusty. I believe he was one of the Generdyne workers that would come around and cause trouble. Steal things, vandalize. They were a rowdy bunch. My husband usually handled the troublemakers and became well acquainted with Rusty and his so-called friends. Vandalism and shoplifting is one thing, but murder? I just never thought things could go this far. So, what did you do? Well, I guess I don't much care for what you did with him, as long as he paid for what he did. And about security. Did you Yes, you're right. It just boils my blood thinking about what they did. I must say that I feel oddly vindicated just by knowing the truth. The uncertainty was constantly eating away at me. At least I can take solace knowing that justice was served, at least to some degree. I never would have figured out the truth without you. I have credits for you here. Oh, you're so sweet. In any case, you're the only person to ever show kindness to me in this city. And now that I know the truth, I can try to focus on healing. Thank you for everything.
music at the lounge. Yeah, sorry, I don't do autographs. Yeah? Okay, cool. Most people that come up to me just want an autograph or a picture. And after I've been modding all night, it gets really annoying. Hey, I love my fans. I just don't like when they take things too far, you know? My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. I had all of my new songs figured out on that thing, and someone ripped me off. Total drag. Oh man. Wow, that would be so cool. Yeah, please. I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up. Exactly. So, anything you can do. Oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. She works the bar at Euphorica, and she's a walking grapevine. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. Well, most of the people who come through here are fans, and they're either zoned or just digging the rhythms. That leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief trying to make a cred. It could be anyone, really. People try to put a price on everything. Doesn't matter if it's music or the stars. If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes and long knives. Only a matter of time before you get cut. I started playing music when I was 10. My father had an old electronic keyboard he passed down to me, and I fell in love with the thing. By the time I was 15, I got my first track and started club hopping. I was pretty young, but with my father as manager, he watched my back. 4 years later, and here I am, booked into the hottest club in the settled systems. Pretty crazy. Hey there, what's up? Oh yeah, absolutely. It allows me to step away from myself for a while and harmonize with the universe. The trick is not getting hooked on that feeling. I got close to that state a few times, but reality and responsibilities always managed to pull me. You know it! See you on the flip.
Go have some fun. Hi, having fun?
Let your cares melt away for a while. Welcome. Please, make yourself... I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace. Customers choose our lounge because they desire a more relaxed and sedate journey. We have no blaring music, no crowds, no chaos. The mood here is specifically crafted to allow a full range of mindful self-exploration. Sorry, no. Aurora sales are only permitted through the Astral Lounge. We simply provide us. If you desire access to the lounge, you can... Otherwise, you're welcome to relax.
Hey, wanna dance? Come in and let your cares melt away for a while. Welcome. Please, make yourself... I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
Otherwise, you're welcome to relax. No problem. If you need anything... I see. I'd be willing to divulge this information for the right price. Because when you work the bar, your clients tend to be more honest than they'd like to be. And besides, information isn't a drink that you can sample. When clients come to my bar, they expect a certain... Eroding their trust is not something I'm willing to do for free. Thank you for your visit. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. You'll find him at Madame Savage. He's what you would call a fan of Miss Borealis's works. Or maybe fanatic is a more accurate term. Either way, he's the one you want. But you didn't hear it from me. He's one of the usual lowlifes you'll find at Madame Savage's. He's also a very fervent admirer of Miss Borealis and her work. It wouldn't surprise me if that admiration extended to her possessions. For fans like him, trinkets and mementos are a way to get closer to the one they admire. Fallen stardust. Now sit back, relax, and unwind.
Yeah? If I have to eat fish for dinner one more time. Headside's a bad place for tourists these days. Sauvages.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day.
Have you been to the Astral Lounge? Borealis frickin' rocked. Mate, I love her music so much. You a fan of Borealis too? I vibe with that bird hard. She's a beast on the beats. And I love her. Got a track in me head right now. Boom! 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 Yeah, you hear? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with the wave. Find that zone. You got the goods, and I'll think about it. Normally, I'd never leave the Astral Lounge. I can't stand being away from that place. And, but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird's song deserves the best eye Aurora can fly. Mate, there's no way in hell this slate brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I feel like... Well, if you bloody had any, why would I part with the one? Ugh, damn. You don't know what you're talking. Yeah. I don't want that. You just don't stop Maybe so. As much as I hate to admit it. Okay. But next time I stop by, I want to hear a mod so sick it beats...
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP and A&P. Feel like getting zoned? I got what you... Sure. Get up. Come back soon.
I haven't seen a Reach in a while. Feeling the music? I'm a little sound right now. A fan, really. Although, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. They can get pretty possessive. Doesn't matter if it's my things or my time. Yeah, it's not all bad. Love can be toxic, or it can be beautiful. Sometimes people just confuse the two. But sounds like it all worked out in the end. I've got my slate, which means the people will get their trip. Inspiration's like a wave. Sometimes it's hard to catch it before the break. That's what this slate is. A still wave. A feeling frozen in time. And I appreciate you bringing it back to me. Yeah, it looked like nothing was downloaded or tampered with. Would have been awful to lose that thing. I was working on a brand new concept piece about floating into the center of existence. I'm not feeling it yet. I'm still working out the last few sections, but eventually I'll give it a spin in the Astral Lounge. Thanks again for finding that thing. Hope you enjoy the show.
Take it easy.
I've got just another lousy day in Neon, am I right? Good, because I could go work another shift at Xeno, fresh and meat.
Pick 'em clean.
You look like you could use... I've got plenty... No, are you crazy? I've got a captive audience here. Blend is part of the neon charm. It's iconic. One day, Bayou will slip. But, fun? Sure you don't want some extra blend for the road?
You good? I gotta tell you, blend is the best. Come on. Your secret's safe with me. What are the secret ingredients, huh?
Glad you like it, but there's no way I'm telling you how it's made. It's much of a secret if I go around telling.
Oh, come on. It's not that big of a deal, right? Just tell me.
Don't push your luck. Ingredients will stay a goddamn secret. Now leave me alone.
Hi.
from my shift.
Assembly complete. Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now. Assembly complete. Craft one batch. 1 minute starting now. Assembly complete. Shift complete.
Valentina needs to cut us off. Pain in the butt.
It's a living, right? Nice to see you again. Oh no. Was that?
You don't.
What's the word for that again? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Edside's a bad place for tourists these days. The whole area's gone to hell. Whoa. I'm gonna do you a favor. We gotta look out for it. Us crate rats. Kinda wish they weren't. Sure. So, being so, what with the disciple? Can't blame a fella.
What's up?
You look like you keep this up and we...
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere.
Edside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Excuse me.
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customer.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it? This is such bullshit. Yeah, used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea!
Fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is. We were one of the big dogs. We could take what we wanted and no one gave us shit. And Briggs? Total class act. Not a psycho like the disciples. Now look at us. I mean, the Strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. But the disciples? Psh, total nutjob animals. They torture people for kicks. And the only people that kept them from getting out of control? Us. And now we're all but ruined. So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Ebside Strikers. You know, I'll just do that. Right now. This ought to be...
Astral Lounge, Euphorica, blah, blah, blah. This place is where it's at.
What's up?
You didn't see anything. Catch my trap. You try Veracity yet? It'll change your life.
Strikers look out for one another, right?
Who's this?
Someone says they might want to join.
A recruit?
Been a while.
I know, right? Savage says we can't go killing people around here anymore.
We shouldn't be doing that anyhow. You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill. People that come to us have usually run out of options. So are you really interested? There was a time when we were the only ones that kept those psychos in line, but I'll get to that. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're in, we'll go through hell and back for you.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly. I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. But you do what you gotta do. Not so fast. I gotta get to know you first. What would you bring to the Strikers? Very useful. Done anything special? You realize you're trying to impress a gang, right? That's all right. You got powers. So I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, you're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebside's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Some people snap, and snap hard. The Disciples are maniacs, pure and simple. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military-grade hardware. We're fully in alignment there.
Fine. But I'm not getting any dumb tattoos. Only classy ones, thank you very much.
There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
Oh, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened. Consider this your audition. Try not to get killed, new fish.
I can't believe you're actually going to do this.
I wanna make an example out of you.
We get to the ship, we have a chance. Guess it was too much to hope we'd all make it. If you don't mind, I need some time to think. Thought I'd already seen enough death for a lifetime. Thought I'd already seen enough death for a lifetime.
Need something? Yeah? Alright, smartass, let's cut the bullshit. You either walked into the TA to buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off your hands for a... So, instead of wasting my time making me explain how the business world works, let's get a move on. Now that's what I'm talking about. We both want to make some money. Always happy. If you, find anything else, make I really need to stop thinking.
If the disciples spot you, they're gonna attack straight away. Do what it takes to survive. You're no... So, stealth was a no-go, but... Shit. You took all of them out. The Strikers can use that. So you're in. Everyone thinks the Ebside Strikers are out for the count. But now that we know where the disciples are getting their guns, I feel the tide is turning. Trying to score points with the boss. Smart play, new fish. You might want to say hello to the rest of the gang. They should be friendlier, or I'll make them friendlier. After you take some deserved R&R, hit up Hatchet for any gear you may need, and a job I got in mind. I think you're gonna fit in well. Really well. We'll talk later.
We need to make like a special that just has
So
all
you
the
survived.
houses, none of the lows.
Andrea thought Briggs wanted you dead, so he sent you away. Andrea was wrong. Andrea does what she has to. Respect that. Everyone is hard because they have to be. These streets and alleys are all I know. They chew up the weak, they leave them broken or dead in the gutters. So don't be weak. You are funny. Funny won't keep you alive. So the job is, we let the streets know the Strikers are back. We have signs that indicate our turf. Hacking the signs is easy. Getting to them or fighting any disciples there, that is the challenge. Briggs said he prefers no blood. But I say, make the disciples bleed at every chance. Here are 3 locations. Good. If you need things too, I can hook you up. It's my job to make sure all the Strikers have what they need. Good luck. A lot of the signs are hot, of course.
many don't. You can find corpses anywhere. No one notices anymore. And the lucky ones, they have to sell themselves, their soul, beliefs, anything and everything. There is no hope here, only the struggle. The strikers steal all sorts of things. Not sure why me, although I don't think anyone would trust Vogel or Andrea to do it. Stay safe.
Nothing like a velocity after a rough shift at casino. So, you're part of the gang now, huh? Don't be too put out if it takes a while for the hooligans to warm up to you. Really? They are? Son of a bitch. So apparently it's just me they had a problem with. I mean, I wasn't at my best, but still. Definitely. I used to be a trader. Had a top-of-the-line tie-out, a flush bank account. I was at the top of my game. Then one really epic crash at the Astro Lounge and poof, gone. Woke up in the gutter. And I've been trying to crawl out ever since. I wish I never even heard of Neon. Damn, I just suck at being... I have a few hustles of my own. Plus, I'm not bad at a bit of the stand and deliver. Haven't had to end too many people. Yet. Times are bad now. Yeah. Well, maybe. Man, when you're tripping Aurora, it's like nothing else. But it can eat you up. Stay clear, kid. Trust me on it. You know where to find me.
Can I get you something?
Don't sell
Be careful. Run into those encryptic jugs.
Maybe. But as soon as you started putting up a striker gang sign, you know how it is. I'm trying to... You know how it is. I'm still willing... I've got my orders. No way. I'm done talking.
Would you believe we donated at the office?
Wrong answer.
Be on security, drop your weapons!
You can't just do that. Come on. This isn't who you are. Is it? That was an accident, right?
I don't know what you think you heard, but maybe you should get your hearing checked.
What do we have here? Decided to drop by on Neon and do a little vandalism, huh? There's a steep fine for that. Tell you what. Maybe, but... Yeah. Don't get ahead. I'm glad. Maybe. I'm glad. I'm glad you understand the... Fine, fine.
I think you're gonna fit in well. You've really kicked the hornet's nest. Andrea's running point on grabbing the gun stash. I need you and Vogel to keep the disciples off balance.
So we're finally doing this?
It's time, Vogel. The gloves are off. Both of you, keep the collateral damage down if you can. But it's do or die. If people are in the wrong place at the wrong time, you might not have much choice. Gang fights are no holds barred.
Call me old-fashioned, but peace should never include killing regular people for no good reason.
You two coordinate whatever you need to. I have a request. I know this is asking a lot. Newell's Goods has some armor. Not mil-spec ranger gear or anything, but better than the cast-off clothes the strikers wear. So if you could, well, spring for some armor upgrade. All the strikers owe you any credits it cost. Now's the time for the strike.
Drink this. Oh, finally. Briggs is going to let me kick these disciples where it hurts. I've been telling him to let his best man loose for weeks. So thank you for changing. You better believe it. The plan's simple. We hit the street runners hard in as many points as possible. Maximum chaos. Then Andrea can waltz into their weapons cache, snag the big guns, and then No promises. The till's running empty. Oh, it'll work. Here's 3 groups of street rats for you. Me and my boys will take them.
The disciples are gonna pay for all they've done.
What can I get you today?
looking for supplies, this is the place. Oh, dear Lord. Did Briggs put you up to this? All these gangs are a menace. They are definitely the lesser evil. All right, already. You pay and I'll send Briggs his armor. I don't want anything to do... That's not a discount. Sorry, but there's nothing to talk about. I'm glad you understand. Fine, fine. I'll get the armor up.
Don't you have something better to do?
What are you doing? I don't see you.
We got the guns, new fish. Went in, pop, 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 and the cash is ours.
And that's thanks to me and my new best mate. Hit any problems on your patrol? Same here. Little element of surprise and a few bullets. Then no worries. Everything's going according to plan, Briggs.
Good. Now we hit them where it hurts. This warehouse is one of their main strongholds. Not going to lie. Taking it is going to be hard. New fish, we wouldn't be here without you. What's the play? Go in guns blazing? They won't know what hit them. You heard the plan.
Playtime is over. Downstairs, now.
Security. I'd recognize that condescending tone anywhere. Hands off weapons. Damn it.
You think Neon Security wouldn't know about what's going down? Please. Looks like you've done a bit of violence. A bit of murder. Word is, all this is due to you. Why are you messing around with my streets, huh? As I can see. So here's what's going to happen. Gang violence gets too noisy. That hurts the bottom line around here. No one affects the buck.
Tell that to the disciples.
No. I want you to, Mr. Briggs. The disciples have been pissing me off for far too. So your gang throws off sewer rat blue and starts wearing neon security black. Or you can be found face down in the streets. And you say your goodbyes. Briggs is a smart lad. He'll make the right choice. Setting street rat against street rat is pretty elegant, right? Don't take too long. Time to onboard the new hires.
Good you're here. Huddle up, gang.
Is this for real?
They want me to be a cop.
Shit. We could get a real pad. Maybe even move out of Epside? Briggs, I'm so in.
After all we've done, Neon Security seriously will let that go?
I don't see why not. Do you really think anyone cares who stabs who in Epside? What's your take? That's almost too much to hope for.
This is your chance. Take it before it's gone. You might never get another deal this good.
Anyone object to going for the deal? This is your chance. No one? Good. Really good. I'll give Owen the news. I can't say I was expecting this. Whatever god or gods we please to get you to help us, know we'll be forever grateful. With resources and backup, the streets are gonna be safer. It looks like the strikers are retiring. And here's your cut.
You guys did this? It's almost impressive. Almost.
Guess it was too much to hope we'd all make it. Guess it was too much to hope we'd all make it.
job. Apparently, I don't qualify.
Welcome to Keltcore. Again. Look, you can tell Mr. Okaribo that I'm doing everything I can. Blood from a stone. Oh. I'm afraid I've stepped right into it again. You aren't here about Mr. Okaribo's debt to Kelkor. Oh, this is so embarrassing. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. Sorry for me outburst. Yeah, maybe you should have, for my sake. This mess with Mr. Okaribo over at the Neon Mining League has really thrown me off me. If only you knew. Mr. Okaribo owes a substantial debt to Keltcore. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but my father's patience is running out. Frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall. We're a tech company that primarily specializes in mining operations. We handle everything from individual standalone units to fully engineered outpost systems. Basically, if it's made of rock, our gear chews it. Might not be as glamorous as some of the other corps in this. Niall? Oh, he's the CEO of Kelp Corp. If you asked him, he'd claim he started the company with next to nothing and built it into a megacorp in under 30 years. Truth is, he tends to forget the multi-million credit trust he tapped into as a crutch. But that's my father for you. For now, but let's not mistake my position for what it really is. A test set up. He's set to retire in a few years, and I'm his only next of kin. But I'm guessing he's not sure if I'm ready to take over the company. So he shuttles me out here for two reasons. One, to flash a friendly face for our clients he flies out here as a perk. And two, gets his firebrand of a daughter as far away from him as possible. He's a real piece of work. You'd be willing to help out? Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Saburo, Mr. Okaribo, he's one of the nicest. He really needs help. But he's too proud to accept any money from me. Oh, that'd be splendid. If you can get his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. It's been on my mind. And don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. McKenna, oh. Tough city. You watch yourself out there.
Miss McKenna treats her... employees like family.
Got a problem? Day. Get lost, I have a job.
You know what?
Crime rating of only 16%. Your safety.
You didn't hear this one.
See? I told you. Look at this place. Ridiculous, right?
Don't forget, we sell all types of raw materials as well. On an ocean. Welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a new face. I'm afraid it is. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty and my business on the verge of closure. If only I had someone, perhaps like yourself, that would... Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but it is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens. Really? Let me take a look. Oh, I did not know she felt this way. She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt. And I like her. Oh, that came out wrong. What I meant to say was, I respect her business acumen. Look at me. My palms are sweating. Regardless, you have done me a service. You can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer. Certainly, my friend. Listen to me, my friend. I hear what the people say on the street. I was aiming so much higher, hoping to attract these space travelers, passing through the Volai system. It was stupid to assume I could corner the market on mining supplies and raw materials without a solid foundation. You would do that for a total. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping if you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon. Wonderful. Simply, I appreciate your... Farewell, my friend. And tell everyone we have plenty of mining supplies in stock.
Move along.
Most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
The grand only place on Neon is all of this settled systems. Don't even bother with that place. Jewel's goods. We have it
Fully stocked and ready to sell.
possibly want. So come on into the grand.
Watch it.
Need my help?
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin
Ever run into spacers?
Lovely day for it. If you're here to buy, I'm afraid we only sell direct to retailers. That's fantastic. I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred to me. And if he doesn't... In any case, thank you.
I wonder, as life forms ourselves, is it even possible for us to feel comfort in anything but the familiarity of other life?
Your safety is
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
Another day, another credit.
I need to be checking it.
If I may, I know our encounter with the Hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that? Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas' speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
It does seem awfully coincidental now that you put it that way. I don't have to believe anything to recognize a pattern that's worth checking out.
I know, it's about commitment to each other, the universe, but the Grav Jump pilgrimages take universals all over. Maybe they know something? I'll meet you over there. Look, we all feel like we've been kicked in a million times over. I think we have some serious training.
I've been thinking a lot about my early days in Constellation lately. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging in some old things. Just sort of reminiscing. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them again to hear his voice. It was surreal, honestly. So most of the messages were everyday things. Lots of excitedly written news about biodiversity and plant life. But one thing stood out. In one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he took at a mine shortly before he died. He said something terrible was happening there. But the message was garbled after that. True, but this was different. I recognized this pattern from the war. A portion of the message was encrypted. Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin, and he was begging me to help him. The message was short, but his voice was pained. He was so upset. Yes. Hearing his voice in so much pain was very difficult. So in this message, Irvin said he was being framed. He said they'll do it again. He asked if Constellation could send more help. It is, but I was thinking about it, and well, it's still... So I figured, hey, I can do some sort of a remote investigation here, see what I can find. There's gotta be a paper trail. Now, I happen to have a trustworthy contact who knows a bit about law and owes me a favor. I need to pay in advance in case there are any access fees or bribes. That makes sense. Irvin was one of us, after all. You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help him, even though I know I can't. Does that make any sense? I appreciate that. It's going to be hard to get some sleep tonight after all this. But the fact that I'm doing something about it might be enough to help. Hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention of Hephaestus. Well, anyway, I'll...
Maybe we should get back out there? Staying at the lodge feels weird. Books? I guess it is. Do you have more books, or can you buy me more books? With real pages, a spine, the whole package. My book allowance is all gone and Dad won't get me more. So, books?
Hey, don't let her con you out of more credits. Her book allowance damn near bankrupted me.
Dad, this is between us. Not the same. I like smelling the pages, the feel of it. Computer screens are just blech.
You'd save me, my friend here, all of us, a lot of grief, financial and emotional, if you just read them on a computer, Gumdrop.
Dad? Fine. You know, reading computers for hours gives me a headache. Now, the important question. Pizza. Favorite topping? And please don't say cheese. Dad loves boring old cheese. Did you hear that, Dad? Meat! We have you outnumbered!
We could always get one of each.
No, you lose. I have decided that I will stay. You have the Cora stamp of approval. I, seem to have left my stamp back on Dad's ship, but imagine it there, on your arm. Cora approves.
That empty... That's...